All right, church, we're going to gather in and proceed forward with our service. Before Big Bad Pastor Shad comes up and preaches, we have a bunch of announcements that are really important, but I'm going to receive the tithes and offerings first. So if you could gather in, Rob, that means if you wouldn't mind, just stop talking to those girls for just a second. We're going to gather in, and we are going to move forward with who we are and why we are receiving money. If you're a visitor today, the whole tithes and offerings part is where we pass around the bucket and twist people's arms to give money, or what you perceive to be your money, to the church. So I'm going to say this. If you're a visitor, don't feel any obligation to give. But give me a minute for our family, a little family discussion, for me to explain what this whole giving thing's about. And I want to say too, I'm talking to you on this video because I had an opportunity to do the tithes and offerings last week, and poor me, it was robbed from me by Shadrach and Froy, coming in, scooping in, taking up a special offering for me and my family, which, in all seriousness, thank you. My family and I, we've had some particular needs, and God has been very, very good to us. Right now, I'm in San Diego as this video is going up. I'm in San Diego with my extended family. My grandpa died. I'm at his memorial service and believing for a lot of people in my family to come to know Jesus at a more intimate level. So if you could pray for my family, that'd be great. But as I take the tithes and offerings, I receive them. If you could hold the buckets, don't pass the buckets around yet if you already haven't. But let me remind you, we as a church, we're a diverse community of disciples that are gathered and equipped by God to live purposefully and passionately for the glory of Jesus Christ. Part of our purposefulness has to be with money. Listen to this quote given a few weeks ago in a message by Morgan Stevens, who actually preached here last week. Morgan Stevens says this about properly stewarding money. He says, if you're out of balance financially, it's hard to be in balance spiritually. If you're out of balance financially, it's hard to be in balance spiritually. Let me just ask you this particularly. How many of your decisions, our decisions regarding career, think about this in your life. Just do a little slideshow history of your life. How many of our decisions regarding career, ministry, relationships, church, marriage have been drastically affected by finances? Oh, I'm going to go here, I'm going to do this, but the money. I would submit that it's not just a money issue. Our money issues are a reflection of our spiritual things. So God gives us this amazing gift of being able to de-emphasize us in our money and make more of Him in our money. So this whole tithing thing, it's because we as a church want to live more effectively to do our mission. But primarily the person who needs this most is you. So we tithe and we give generously because you need it. Let me pray for this offering. Lord, thank you for people and their hearts and their time, their talent and their treasure. Lord, have your way.